Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. Today we will do tenses. The word tense comes from the Latin word tempus, which means time. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or an event. There are three main verb tenses in English: present tense, past tense, and future tense. The present tense is used to talk about the present. It is further categorized into four types: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Now, where do we use simple present tense, or we can also call it present indefinite tense? It is used to express universal truths and situations or facts that are permanent. For example, the sun rises in the east. It is also used to express habitual actions. Example, I go for a walk daily. It is used to express a future fixed action. Example, the train leaves at 5 p.m. To express actions in the immediate present. For example, here comes the bus. In dramatic narratives, as substitute for the simple past, sometimes simple present is also used. For example, Saurabh now rushes forward and deals a heavy blow to Rustam. In conditional clauses, example, if he comes tomorrow, we shall remind him. Usage of present continuous tense. It is used for an action going on at the time of speaking. For example, someone is knocking at the door. For temporary situations also we use present continuous. Example, I am traveling by bus to my office. For a planned future action. For example, my brother is arriving this evening. For repeated happenings or coincidence. Example, Rima is always insisting on punctuality. Usage of present perfect tense. It is used for an action that began in the past and has continued up to the present. For example, he has just gone out. For a past action, the results of which still continue. For example, he has been ill since last Sunday. For something has happened at an indefinite time. For example, she has got a job. Usage of present perfect continuous tense. This tense is used for an action in progress throughout a period. For example, she has been dancing since morning. Now the action started in the past and it is still going on. We have been living in this house for 2 years. Now since and for. Since is used for point of time and for is used for period of time. Now in the example given above, we have been living in this house for 2 years. Here for is used for the period of 2 years. But if we say we have been living in this house since 1975, here 1975 is the point of time, so we have used since here. For repeated actions. Example, I have been knocking at the door. I do not think anybody is in. Past tense is a tense expressing an action that has happened or a state that previously existed. So past tense can be categorized into four types. We can say simple past or past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous tense. Usage of simple past. It is used to indicate an action completed in the past. For example, I received his letter yesterday. For past habits, example, he always carried an umbrella. Repeated or habitual actions in the past can also be expressed by used to. Example, she used to dance when she was at school. Usage of past continuous. It is used to denote an action going on when another one took place. For example, I was listening to the radio when the phone rang. For polite inquiries also, we use past continuous. I was wondering if you could give me a lift. To emphasize that two actions were taking place at the same time. For example, while I was washing my clothes, my mother was cooking dinner. Usage of past perfect. If two actions happened in the past, it is used to show which of the action happened first. For example, the patient had died when the doctor arrived. So the first action is the patient had died. So we have used past perfect here. It is used with a point of time in the past to show that the event occurred before that point. For example, by 2 o'clock she had read most of the novel. Usage of past perfect continuous tense. It is used for actions in progress throughout a period. For example, we had been waiting for half an hour when the other team arrived. Or we can say, he had been walking for 5 hours when they found him. A future tense is a tense expressing an action that has not yet happened, or it is a state that does not yet exist. It is also further categorized into 4 types: simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. Now, simple future tense is used for prediction of events. For example, I shall see you next month. We will go to park tomorrow. Other way of expressing the future tense is be going to. For example, I am going to meet him on Monday, or she is going to meet him on Monday. Usage of future continuous tense. It is used for actions in progress in future. For example, my brother will be working in the office tomorrow morning. It is also used for arrangements and plan. Example, she will be joining the college in August this year. Usage of future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. First is future perfect tense. It indicates that something will be finished by a particular time in the future. For example, I shall have finished my homework by the time he returns home. Future perfect continuous indicates an activity represented as being continuous over a period of time that will end in the future. For example, we shall have been playing for 3 hours when you come here. Dear students, here is a practice exercise for you. You can pause my video here and you can practice this exercise, and the answers for given practice exercise is given on the next slide. Here are the answers for the practice exercise. You can match your answers with it. Students, there is an assignment for you. You need to do the given assignment in your language notebook. Before attempting the assignment, I advise you to go through tenses properly and then attempt it. Thank you, my dear students. Stay safe, keep practicing, keep learning.